a presentation talking about the perspective of working at both locations. So working at St. Jude's, I feel like being an employee there would definitely give me the highest level of satisfaction because I know I'm contributing to helping finding cure to help save lives, and knowing that I'm able to treat people or treat children without their family having the burden of having to pay for any type of medical expense. So definitely a great pro with working at St. Jude. Also, employees get medical benefits from the gate. As soon as they become a team member or they become a part of the team, they automatically get benefits, where other companies, they have to wait a probation period. St. Jude doesn't have that. Also, they do provide services, on-site services. So they do provide massages for employees. They have a fitness center, free parking, mobile dry cleaning. They actually have like a credit union site, and also a farmer's market. Again, definitely nurturing the total employee, making them feel valuable. Okay. And then lastly, St. Jude was named by the Fortune magazine as one of the 100 best companies to work for. So definitely a great place to work for. I would feel gratifying if I was to work there. Now, at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, they definitely, from my research, I see they definitely are geared towards diversity. They make a commitment to make sure they have a diverse culture. Doesn't matter what gender, what race, what age, you still can either be treated there or work there, okay? Also, they do provide an employee recognition where they help celebrate employees who goes above and beyond and who's dedicated to the mission of saving lives. They do offer a comprehensive benefit package to help cover health, dental, and vision with free tax dollars. You do have to wait a certain period when you start there to take advantage of those rewards. And also, they do offer a variety of family and dependent care assistance just to make life easier, make employees' life easier. So they do have like a concierge. So if you're planning a vacation, you're planning a party, and being an employee and having to work such long hours, you could go to them to help you and those.
Physical environment, collaboration, and teamwork. According to my research, working at St. Jude's Research Hospital allows for others to be teamed together in order to collaborate and work with advanced technology in order to find a cure for cancer, compared to competing against one another. Depending on the study or experiment, working in teams and collaborative projects allows for an influx in hard work, as everyone has their own special part in the research project. Being able to use a simulation-based team training program, we are able to see that Children's Healthcare of Atlanta Center, they can establish collaborative teamwork efforts to find a cure for cancer.
Hey guys, my name is Anthony Nelson, and now I'm going to be giving you guys a brief history on these two organizations. So first off, St. Jude's Research Hospital. It was founded more than 70 years ago by a young entertainer named Danny Thomas. Danny had a baby on the way at the time, so he was struggling between finding a small, steady-paying job and between pursuing his acting career. Because of this, he turned to St. Jude Thaddeus, who is a patron saint of hopeless causes, and he vowed to them that if they showed him his way in life, he would build them a shrine. Soon after this, he began finding good work in the field of acting and making a lot of money doing so. He soon became very famous pursuing his acting career, and he used the wealth that he obtained for it to fulfill his vow in 1962 when he built St. Jude's Research Hospital. Some of the milestones of the hospital, first off, in 1966, a group of patients were the first acute lymphoblastic patients to ever be taken off therapy. 1977, the first major effort to research sickle cell disease was made. 2006 reports, they reported 94% survival rate for patients with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, which was the highest of any organization that was similar to St. Jude's. And then finally, in 2018, they announced a 5-year collaboration to transform cancer care by curing at least 60% of children with cancer. And then on the bottom, you can see two pictures. On the left is an old picture when St. Jude's first opened up, and then on the right is a more modern picture of the actual hospital. Next up, we have the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. It's a nonprofit organization that was formed in 1998. It actually was formed due to the merging of two different hospitals, one being the Eggleston Children's Hospital and the other being the Scottish Rite Children's Medical Center. It's one of the nation's largest pediatric healthcare systems, and the reasoning for the combination was that it took Eggleston's teaching and research strengths and combined it with Scottish Rite's successful private practice model and their significantly reduced cost of providing medical care to children who had diseases such as cancer. Some of the milestones of the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta: it was ranked as the number one healthcare organization in 2003 to 2006 by the Atlanta Business Chronicles. In 2006 and 2007, Fortune magazine recognized it as one of the top 100 companies to be employed by. And then finally, in 2014 to 2006, it was recognized as one of America's top children's hospitals. Now I'm going to pass it on to Susie to tell you guys about how the staff is organized in both of these organizations.
Hello, I'm Molly Speck. The St. Jude Research Hospital values are compassion, unity, equality, and inclusion. So when the hospital first started out back in 1962, the founder, Danny Thomas, was guided by these core values. First off, compassion for the sick and anyone who needed care who couldn't get it. Next, unity. It started out as him gathering his friends, in a sense, to work together towards a common goal. Now it's millions of people working together to help fight cancer and research how to stop it. Next is equality. It's very famously known that at St. Jude's, the patients are not charged for their care there because anyone should be able to receive care no matter their finances, especially when they're sick. And then inclusion. So no matter your background, your ethnicity, or religion, no matter what, you should be able to receive the care that you need. Next, the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta values. So first off, care about people. It's very important to them that they aim to foster an environment where everyone in their community is valued, heard, and cared for equally. The employees, the patients, everyone involved. Next is passionate about kids. Every child and family should feel welcome and entrusted in the care of their healthcare professionals, the staff, everyone surrounding them through this difficult time. Next, dedicated to better. So it's very important that they're consistently focused on continuing to succeed through innovation. So they're constantly working towards the next best thing that will help them in their research and their studies.
Good afternoon, class. My name is Gianni Macchio, and today I will be discussing my part in the group project, which was how the staff is organized and where is the evidence of power in these companies. So, for St. Jude's Research Hospital, they are comprised of more than 3,600 employees at hand, and according to the chart, these staff members stem from the base of the internal and external infrastructure. So, once these infrastructures are established, they can be broken down into smaller groups. These groups are centered around the activities of steering committees comprised of co-principal investigators and the chair of the St. Jude's Hospital's working groups. The working groups provide a forum for investigators to discuss new research ideas, as well as develop a design research proposals, grants, and protocols. Next, for Children's Hospital of Atlanta, their staff holds more than 6,579 employees and more than 10,000 volunteers. I couldn't really find a general view of what their organizational staff looks like, but I did find one about their COVID staff. So this example of how the Children's Hospital of the Atlantic organized staff can be found in their Children's COVID Force. So in the middle of the chart, the Force Committee members and the leadership roles establish the heart of the task force. Once these vital groups create these tasks, it will go through a multitude of factors and committees to find a solution. And As for the evidence and power, St. Jude's Research Hospital, it seems like their steering committee oversees the controls most of the operations at hand. These groups hold many of their chairs that are high-ranking officers that are operating them. These people delegate many tasks such as scheduling meetings and supplying the employees with certain operations that are needed to be carried out. As for Children's Healthcare at Atlanta staff organization, their power seems to stem from the leadership and force committee members, as they are at the heart of their operations. Thank you, and have a good day.